Okay, Vinny, I'm going to start the video a little bit different. I have to actually start the car first to get it out so I can get some pictures of the rest of it. So I'll just give a couple shots of the car as it's stored here. Then I'll get in and try to get it started, move it up a bit to get some pictures of the things that you want to look at. So we'll get inside, get in here, and get some power on it. I usually disconnect the battery. I have a breaker I use to sort of disconnect the thing. And normally just turn it on, let the fuel pump run a little bit, prime it, and it starts right up. You can't see the gate. Well, you can sort of see the tach and the fuel gauge, temp, radio's going. I'll try to get it out of here. It usually takes a couple minutes to get it warm before it really idle. Doesn't like it. It's not a good cold car. Sort of hear it running out there. Alright, let me get it out of this spot a little bit. It's not a very good day for pictures. It's overcast. The car's dusty from sitting inside for so long, not having been out. But we'll get out anyway and see what happens. See, it's really dusty now when I get it out in the light. Okay. See, the gauge is a little bit better. Tach's working. The oil pressure, that's that intermittent thing. It's, I think, because of the sending unit I got it and it worked for a while, and then it kind of quit, and I haven't gotten back to mess with that. You can see the dash and interior. That's where I told you about the ECU that's still out, because I'm working with that as far as tuning in the Dakota digital boxes back in there. I guess you can't see it right there. So anyway, I'll get outside and walk around a little bit. I'll put you idle now. Yeah, it's doing okay. Okay, this is the outside, and I think what you were talking about in the email, that thing you're seeing over the muffler is where that thing sits with condensation, and I think that condensation in the muffler has a little rust-looking color in the water that comes out, and that water is just beating up on the top of that opening there for the exhaust. So that's what that is. Talked about the door jams. You can see where this one is right there where that covers off of. But other than that, the door jams were done well. All over there. Seats, of course. Headliner. The dash. Jam up here, the forward jam. Was done well. The door itself. Door panel. The door jamb here. Wheel. Body. Took it all apart, took the major pieces off. The windshield was not pulled out, but the rubber's still soft. That was a good job on painting that. Front. seizes or leaks or drips or arrows or whatever in here. Inside the hood was done. There's a couple little places that you can see if you really look in the crevices. It's really almost impossible to get paint in every little crevice. And I can see now as I look closer where I've taken the hood off, some of the paint has come off of the nuts as I've done that. The rest of the hood looks pretty well painted and intact. Little pictures of the engine. Engine bay was painted with the engine out. Front. You can see there where the condenser has a separate fan for the AC. There's a cold air intake right there in that vent. That's where the intake air filter is. Every now and then I see a little hint of red around the edges. I see a little bit right there, the edge of that fender liner. There's this side trim coming around. The door jamb here. You said you saw something here. I don't know what you were talking about. But the door jamb is really clean. There's no jam, there's no rubbing of the door. Door jamb is clean here. Painted in here. Of course, you can see the interior seat, headliner, pop the back. I've got pieces here that go in the back and the side that I just never put on. They're just here. The book, of course. Side panels. Of course, they're not painted in there. Well, that's never painted in there. With the jack stuff, I never had that, so it's just not there. But all this was painted. The deck lid, interior painted. Taken apart. It's all in good shape. Looking ahead there, you can see down in the battery compartment. And it's still just sitting there running. That's what it sounds like. Kind of what it sounds like. Maybe I'll just drive around the shop here for a short drive. What it looks like with the hood down. Hood's down. Giving you hot and cold at the same time. I was just trying to look at every piece that I could. Again, you can see where that pipe, that what you're seeing on the back piece up there is just that condensation that lays in the muffler. Once you start it, it just kicks up there and you can wipe it right off. know about driving and filming at the same time. That's kind of what it happens. Runs relatively well. I guess it's